Hi, good day everyone. So our topic for today is about the rectangular coordinate system. So what is a rectangular coordinate system? So rectangular coordinate system is a system that refers to the use of a graphing of numbers. So therefore, we're going to graph numbers in such a way that we're going to consider lines. So we cannot plot those points of numbers if we don't have what we call our coordinate system having lines of a vertical and a horizontal line. So the one mathematician that discovers this one was René Descartes. So René Descartes was a French mathematician and a philosopher who discovered our rectangular coordinate system. So a rectangular coordinate system has axes. So we have two axes, x-axis and our y-axis. So our x-axis is the horizontal line and our y-axis is the vertical line. So what are the things that I'm saying here? So here, what we're going to do is we're going to draw our coordinate system. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a graphing paper. So we're going to draw a vertical line and we're going to draw the ends right there, an arrow line, an arrow symbol. That means that it is extended upwards and extended downwards infinitely. So here we're going to draw a horizontal line that intersects at this point called origin. So this point of intersection here is called origin, and origin has a reference of 0, so it means that it is 0 there. So what are the things that we're going to identify here? So this vertical line is called the y axis, and the horizontal line is called the x axis, or this is y and this is our x. So if we can see here, if this is our plane is divided into four parts. So those parts there are called quadrants. Okay, so these four parts here are called quadrants. So therefore, this quadrant here is one of its quadrants, another quadrant, another quadrant, and another quadrant. So therefore, our coordinate system, our rectangular coordinate system, is divided into four quadrants. So let us name the quadrants. So here we have our quadrant number 1. And here is our quadrant 2. Here is our quadrant 3. And lastly, we have our quadrant number 4. So therefore, our coordinate system again is divided into four parts, four quadrants. First quadrant, or quadrant number 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Okay? So if we can see here that our origin has a starting name, or the origin is its what we call this one, its point, or its ordered pair, or its pair is 0. So therefore that's 0, 0, 0 of x and 0 of our y. So if we're going to put numbers there from 0 towards going to the right side, this is our 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. So if you can see here, so this one here is our 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So each line has a name or represented with numbers. So from 0 going to the left are negative numbers. So this one here is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, and so on. We have negative 9, negative 10, negative 11, negative 12, and so on. And from 0 going up to our y-axis, these are all positive also. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Likewise, an opposite of our y is our x. Our x is our y. So this also will have our negative numbers. From 0 going down are negative numbers. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, and negative 8. And again, it is extended infinitely downwards. The same here, to the right, upwards, and to the left. Okay? So, with respect to its ordered pairs, our ordered pair is designated, or our points location is designated with this one. So this is our ordered pair represented with our x and y. Okay? So our value of our x and y here are all positive. The first quadrant are positive. Here, our x is negative and our y is positive. In quadrant number 3, both are negative. And in quadrant number 4, x is positive and y is negative. Or we can write that as representation using for our x and y variables. Here is x and y, so therefore positive x and positive y. Here is negative x and positive y. This one here is negative x and negative y. Here is positive x and negative y. So therefore, that is basically our rectangular coordinate system. Okay? So what is next is, how are we going to plot? When we say plot, we're going to locate the points on the coordinate system. So say for example, if I will let you plot the following numbers. Okay? So let us make another coordinate system. Okay, so I have here numbers. So I have here numbers, an ordered pair. Point A, we have 1, 2. Point B is 3, negative 4. Point C, negative 5, 3. And point D is negative 3, negative 5. So we are going to plot these points in our coordinate system. So again, A is 1, 2, B is 3, negative 4, C is negative 5, 3, D is negative 3, negative 5. So by using our previous graph with the information that we have, so here, as you can see, is our first quadrant is all positive. Second quadrant is our x is negative, our y is positive. The third quadrant is both x and y are negative. And our fourth quadrant, our x is positive and our y is negative. So, what quadrant do you think is our point A? 1, 2. Our 1 is positive and our 2 is positive. What quadrant is that? Yes, that belongs on quadrant number 1. On quadrant number 1, both x and y are positive. So let us try to plot now our point A, which is 1, 2. So this is the crucial part. How are we going to plot the points? Okay, so remember that this is our x and this is our y axis. So our x now is our x here. Our x here is 1. So always remember that an ordered pair, the first value or the first number there is x and the second number is y. So therefore, this is x and this is y. Okay? So where can we find x, which is 1? So that is located here. Okay? But this is not the point wherein we can plot our 1, 2. Okay? This is only for the point of reference of our x value, which is 1. Okay? So let us remember this one here, 1. And let us now go to our y value, which is 2. And this one here. So what we're going to do is we're going to meet the two values towards the first quadrant, since our point A is at quadrant number 1. Okay? So therefore, our x is 1 and our y is 2. So we're going to meet the 2 points towards our first quadrant. So therefore, they're going to meet at this point here. So this is our point A, which is 1, 2. That is very easy. Again, 1, 2, our x is 1 and our 2 is our y. So 1 for x and 2 for our y, and that is our point A, 1, 2. Next, where is point B? 3, negative 4. What quadrant is that? What quadrant is point B located in which the first or the x value is positive and the y value is negative? X is positive and y is negative. So that is at quadrant number 4. Yes, that is located at quadrant number 4. Quadrant number 4 is x is positive and y is negative. So let us try to locate. X is 3 since that is positive and y is negative 4, this point here. So from 3 and 4 on quadrant number 4, we're going to meet the 2 points, follow the straight line, and it will meet at this point here, and this is our point B, having a coordinate of 3 and negative 4 as ordered pairs. Okay? How about C? C is negative 5, 3. So where can we locate negative 5, 3? Again, what quadrant is that? So by using our previous illustration, that is, what number is that again? 5, negative 3. Negative 5, 3. Negative x and positive y. So that is located at quadrant number 2. So this part here, this quadrant here. So where can we locate our point C, negative 5, 3? So negative 5 on x, okay, and positive 3 on y. So we're going to meet those 2 points, follow the straight line going to our quadrant number 2, and this is our point C, having a coordinate of negative 5, 3. So this point here. Okay? And where is the last point? Point D. Negative 3, negative 5. Where is negative 3, negative 5 located? So, by again using our first illustration, both x and y are negative. So that is located at quadrant, yes, located at quadrant number 3. So on quadrant number 3, okay, if you can see here on quadrant number 3, D is located somewhere here. So let us locate negative 3 on our x. So this point here, negative 3. Okay? And our y is negative 5, so this point here is negative 5. Then go to the straight line towards our quadrant number 3. So therefore, this is our point here. This is point C, negative 3, negative 5. So that is how are we going to plot the points located on each quadrant. But what if we have these points here? Okay, what if we have these points here? E is negative 3, 0. F is 0, negative 2. G is 0, 5. And H is negative 5, 0. So, these points here, if we have a 0 value either X or Y, it is not quadrantal points. It is not located on the quadrant 1, 2, 3, or 4. It is located at exactly located at the X or the Y axis. Okay, so how are we going to do that one? E here is negative 3, 0. So take note again that the first number is X value, sorry. The first number is X value. And this is our Y. So just locate immediately our X that is negative 3. So since our Y is 0, we're not going to move upwards since our Y is 0. Okay? We're not going to locate other than 0 for our y-axis in terms of numbers, either positive or negative. So our E is negative 3, and that is, E is negative 3, 0, and that is negative 3 is our X. So our X is here, and this is negative 3, and since that is 0, we're not going to move upward or downward. So this is now our point E having negative 3, 0. Okay, this point here. How about F? 0, negative 2. X is 0 and Y is negative 2. X is 0, we're not going to move left or right for our X since the X now is 0. And our Y is negative 2. So negative 2 on Y is located down. And this is our F, which is 0, negative 2. Next is our G, 0, 5. Again, X is 0 and our G is 5. So G, 0, 5. X is 0, Y is 5. X here is 0, Y is 5. So therefore, it is located above. And this is our point G, point G, 0, 5. Lastly, we have H, negative 5, 0. X is negative 5 and Y is 0. So this is our point H, negative 5, 0. So that is how we're going to plot points using our rectangular coordinate system. So to recap, our rectangular coordinate system has 4 quadrants, quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it is divided into 2 lines in which the vertical line is our y-axis and the horizontal line is our x-axis. On the first quadrant, both x and y are positive. On the second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. The third quadrant, both x and y are negative, and our fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative. So that ends our rectangular coordinate system. Next video is we're going to have another lesson on how we're going to use this one in order to solve for the solutions of our line. So that ends. Don't forget to like the video and you can share, and do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.